Okay, so welcome back to Humanity's Coins and Banknotes. And today's video is about Yugoslav's coins after the Second World War. But we are only going to focus on a specific issue. So I've done a previous video about the zinc coins issued in 1945 or minted in 1945. They were probably issued from 1945 to 1953 as a frozen date issue. And these pretty much copy the planchet that they used in Serbia. So this is a 2 dinar from 1942 in Serbia. And if we compare it with the 2 dinar from 1945, you can see the planchet's the same. So they just copied the same issue. But the exchange rate was different. So 1 Yugoslav dinar is equivalent to 20 of these Serbian dinars, or 40 of the Croatian kuna. And there was other exchange rates, so they replaced the Bulgarian lev down the south, the Italian lira, German Reichsmark at different places. Okay, so in 1945 they had these coins, and these coins were circulated for about 8 years. So in 1953 because of inflation, they replaced it with an aluminium issue. So aluminium's a bit up. It's not really a good metal, but zinc is even a worse metal. As you can see, look, the zinc, originally it's like a blackish silver color. Then when it tones, it goes black, and then when it corrodes, it has all this white. So it's probably like a zinc oxide. Aluminium doesn't really do that. Doesn't really tone. The black stuff on there is just like dirt or whatever on top. It can actually come off quite easily, but aluminium just corrodes. So both of these coins probably won't last too long in the environment. So in 1945 the exchange rate was 50 dinars equals $1 US. You have to take into account inflation, so we need to 20 times that to equal the current value of the coin. So basically 50 dinars divided by 2 is 25. So basically current dollar is about 2.5 dinars. That's the actual value currently now. And in 1961 it went to 750. So that's a really drastic rate of inflation. And basically this is why I don't collect coins from most countries these days, because they suffer a type of similar inflation. Okay, so the zinc coins taken out. I think they were demonetized in 1958, although I don't have a reference apart from Numista. So they issued the same denominations, a 50 para, 1, 2 and 5 dinars. And in 1955 they issued a 10, 20 and a 50 dinar coin. So the aluminium coins are alternating Cyrillic and Latin alphabet. So the 50 para is in Cyrillic, dated 1953, and had stars up top. So what would the stars be representing? So we could have Slovenia, Croatia, Serbia, Bosnia, Macedonia, Montenegro. There's one more that's supposed to represent Herzegovina, but I'm not too sure on that. Could just represent the unified Yugoslav state by itself. Okay, so here we have the 50 and the 2. These are in Cyrillic alphabet, which is what they wrote Russian Bulgarian in, and the 5 and the 1 are in Latin, so that's what they wrote Slovenian and Croatian. And on the other side we just have the coat of arms of Yugoslavia. So it's just a reef with a flame around, and in the center. And the importance of this is that here we have 5 torches, so it represents the 5 different areas, excluding Bosnia, which was put on later. So this has, they represent Macedonia, Serbia, Montenegro, we have Croatia, Slovenia. So that's 5. Okay, so this was issued under the Federal People's Republic of Yugoslavia. In 1963, they issued another set of coins, but they issued these under the Socialist Federal Republic of Yugoslavia. So they changed the name of the country. It doesn't really change much in the country itself, but they kept the same thing going on in which one denomination was in Cyrillic and the other one was in Latin. Okay, so that's basically the only changes you're going to find in these coins. Apart from the changes in the torches, so the 1953 has 5 torches, this one has 6 to represent all the different states. Okay, so the bottom coins were issued in 1955 and they were issued to replace banknotes that were in circulation at the time. And it was because of the devaluation of the currency. Now, the designer of these coins was Frano Dincic, and he also designed these coins issued 1938 of the Kingdom of Yugoslavia. So he was active before and also after the Second World War. Now, he didn't design any of the occupation coinage that was in circulation. Okay, so the 10 dinar has a woman looking left and she's holding wheat. The 20 dinar has a man looking right. He has a cogwheel. So this represents agriculture and industry, which are quite common themes in communism. And the last one will be intellectuals, which are not portrayed on this coin. They could have put it on the 50, but it's a bit late now. It's been like 70 years since they minted these coins. And the 50 dinar had both of these designs, same images, and the wheat and the cog, and they're both facing right. So this is the highest denomination that was issued at the time. And apart from the revaluation in 1965, which they issued a 1 new dinar, equivalent to 100 old dinar, this coin would have been in circulation into probably even up to 1980, because the coins that replaced it at the highest denomination, so a 50 para, is pretty much the same size. So really, if you're not looking at your coins, you can actually pass this one off as the equivalent value, although these were demonetized in 1968 as soon as this currency was issued. And basically on the obverse of the coat of arms is always on the front of the coin. You see the date? That's the liberation date and the founding of the Communist Republic. So if you wanted to get these coins, pretty much I wouldn't pay more than $1 each. Probably not even that, probably even 50 cents. They're a really common coin set to get because of the huge mintages that we issued during various time periods. And they're all frozen dates, so I don't think that they would have been just minted in one time, considering these are all minted in Belgrade, so Belgrade had their own mint, so they could pretty much just mint their coins whenever they feel like it. Anyway, hope this helps you with your Yugoslav coins. Let me know if you have any. I have actually quite a few. So we have, all these are actually for sale, and here's another lot, which I'm missing only the 50 para coin for that coin lot there. So these are going on my eBay. Have an awesome coin and banknote collecting time. If you need any information about Yugoslav coins, don't forget to comment down below. Thank you and goodbye. Give me a like, please.